If you look a little closely, you'll notice that I broke a wheel stud. Shit happens. This was a mistake that we made not too long ago. So I was teaching my boy how to change out wheels and tires, and I guess he cross-threaded, you know, a lug nut. Next thing you know, we couldn't get it off and snapped. You know, it happens, but these parts are really easy and cheap to fix. So expecting to pay an arm and a leg, I went to the Subaru dealership and got one of these. You can see the part number right there. This is only about $2, so not too bad. Man, I'm so tempted to put my summer wheels back on. I'm gonna stay in winter mode just a little bit longer, as much as I don't want to. So of course when you do this, you're gonna wanna make sure your e-brake is off. Otherwise you won't be able to get that rotor off. It's like two 14mm bolts. These bolts are stuck on there pretty good. I'm just gonna get this caliper off and we'll take the rotor off. I haven't worked on drum brakes in a very long time. I haven't seen any videos on how to do this. I know there's videos on how to change out the front brake pad, or not the brake pad, but the front stud, but not the rear. These are just two 14mm bolts that are holding the caliper to the hub. And we'll look up the torque specs on these. I would take it to a shop, but I don't have it like that. I'll just do it myself. You know, most of the work on the car is done by ourselves, you know, me and Jeff. You know, whether it's something brakes, maintenance, track prep, autocross prep, do it all ourselves. Alright, got the other one out. Just gonna take this. Whole caliper assembly will come out. And I'm gonna set it off to the side. So, caliper is out. Just gonna set it on top of there, and then now we take the rotor out. Sometimes these will come out easily. Alright, so that's out. Looks like you have a spring up here, spring here, this little bracket thingy right there, and another spring down here so that I can get this shoe to come out. So otherwise there's not going to be any room to take this stud out. So when I bang this out, it's just going to hit this little brake pad. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this spring out, this spring, I'm going to take this bracket out. Let's see if this works. Take this spring. I think that should be enough room. Shit. Oh, the wheel stud came out. Another bracket came out. Hopefully I put it in right. So, broken wheel stud. Hopefully this will fit. Yep, just enough room. So now I need to get this tightened. Hopefully the lug nut will be able to get some. Nope. So I need to get some washers and stuff. Alright, I found something. I'm going to use one of my aftermarket lug nuts to make sure that this seats in properly, so that when I put the wheel on, the stud doesn't spin. But I think I might need some washers anyways, because I don't think that's long enough. And in the meantime, I could probably go ahead and put the disc brake or drum brake assembly back on, if I remember how to do this correctly. Jack anything up. Alright, so I got the top spring on. Just put that on there, you know, real simple to do. Next thing I gotta do is take this little retaining piece, but you have to squeeze it in real hard. Got it. I'm just gonna take a lug nut and a 12mm and hand wrench. See if I can get it tightened that way. A lot easier than I thought it would be, to be honest with you. Thought it would be a lot harder, but caliper should just slide right in and put your two 14mm nuts back in, or bolts. Oh, I can't wait to get my summer tires back on. Jesus Christ, it's taking too long.